Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is February 8th, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to share some eBay stories with you guys. Some may be interesting, so I hope you could stick around. Don't click it off because I know sometimes the watch time on my videos is like 2 or 3 minutes, but I'm hoping you could watch this here to the end. I got some other information I want to share with you. I found another platform for you guys to sell on. You could start your own free store, whatever. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I also want to go over some returns. Well, not a return. I have a return. And I want to also talk about tax information, basic tax information, and how buyers, by not reading the descriptions all the way, not only do they cause you aggravation, they cause you to lose sales. Seriously. I did a video about this here once before, and I'm throwing it out there again. Buyers do not read the descriptions fully. They don't. And I'm going to prove it to you because I got some slides opened up on LibreOffice. And I'm gonna try to go through them as quick as I can. Can't promise you this is going to be a 10-minute video because, you know, I just got too much stuff I want to share with you guys, and I don't want to just blur it out there without you guys getting a full understanding. It is very frustrating as to why. And then the other thing is, in regards to the buyers not reading the descriptions all the way through, it caused a little discrepancy between me and eBay and PayPal. And I'm going to explain to you as I go along if I don't forget. So, without further ado, please stick around. Hear me out what I have to say, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so let me bump out and screen share this. Not screen share, but minimize this. Use the video screen. Here I have how many of these? I think a total of 14 windows. You're like, oh my God, 14 slides. You're gonna say we're gonna sit here all day talk at this? No, we're not gonna talk about it all day. But I just want to share some information with you guys, just to let you know what it's like to do business on eBay. It's not a bad thing. The only thing that's frustrating is with buyers, they don't read the descriptions all the way through. This one particular is a return. And I just want to say one thing. Now, this one here, the way I was told, it was in working condition. But apparently, when the buyer got it, it didn't work to that buyer's needs, to specifications. And I got this message just before. You can see it's February 2021. It says return approved. Once a buyer opens up a return process, return, eBay automatically goes along with it. That's their rules, folks. That's the rules and regulations. So I got this morning, and it goes on to say return approved, Microsoft Xbox 360 wired control, right? OEM, whatever, breakaway with USB cord. Sent it out. The buyer got it. Apparently, it wasn't working. I'm going to show you the reason why the person sent it back. So anyway, it goes on to say the buyer is returning this item. Hi, Richard. The buyer is returning the Microsoft Xbox 360 wired controller, black official OEM, and breakaway USB cord. Per eBay's policy, this return has been automatically approved, and we ask the buyer to send the item back. After the buyer ships the item, we will share the tracking information with you. Please inspect the item before issuing a refund. View the return details. Issue a refund now, if you like. And then it says you must issue a refund within 2 days of the item being delivered. Okay, so when you do that and you go to the next one, you see return request, why the buyer is returning it. It says the buyer has this until February 23rd, of course, to return this item. You could either wait for the item, right, to arrive and issue a refund. If you issue the refund now, right, this item will be closed, and you shouldn't expect to receive the item back. This return has been approved automatically per the eBay return policy. If the buyer doesn't send the item back by February 23rd, we may close the return. Now, here's the part I want to talk about right here. Right here, folks, it says over. Well, I can't play around. Oh, well, my mouse cursor is on here. Where the part it says if you issue the refund now, you shouldn't expect to receive the item back. Don't issue the refund now unless you hate the item and you don't want it back, because the buyer gets to keep it along with your money, well, along with his money, his or her money. It's a double win for them, because not only that they got the item, but they're getting a full refund plus the shipping. And here's the other thing. How do you know if that item doesn't work? Think about that for a second. Listen to what they're saying here. If you issue a refund now, this return will be closed and you shouldn't expect to receive the item back. That's eBay telling you, not me. That's eBay. I copied and snipped it. I did a little snipping thing there, and that's the information that eBay's given out. Don't do it, folks. Don't do it, for the simple reason is, get the item back, check it out, make sure everything works, everything's copacetic, and then if necessary, relist it again. But check it out. Keep in mind what the buyer was talking about. Let's read the return reason. Reason for return: doesn't work or defective. They always put that in there all the time. They always, that's what the eBay things all the time. They always put that in. Defective doesn't, it doesn't work or defective. That's it. Okay, which is true. Well, I presume it to be true. But when I get the item back, I like to test it myself to see just how true that is. Now, it could be discrepancies on his end. Maybe he's got a bad Xbox machine that's not working functionally. I don't know. But it's better to get it back, test it out, and if it is really defective, you discard it then. I don't know if you could sell these things for parts. So I don't know what part would you take out of it. Maybe you could. I don't know. If that's the case, if this is really defective like they're saying, it will be discarded. I'm not going to put it back up on eBay and try to resell it. It's crazy. And then it says over here, comments, drift right stick, no vibration on the left side. So keep that in mind, that this is what the buyer is claiming is wrong with this particular item. Okay? Drift right stick, no vibration on the left side. All right, and if you find it to be working, when you get it, then we know it's just buyer remorse and the buyer just wants his money back. Look how much he's getting back. Look how much he's going to be getting back, because not only does he get that back, he gets his return shipping on it. So he gets $35 plus. I'm a small time seller, a small volume seller. I don't, this hurts. People might say, well, it's $35 plus. It hurts. It hurts, folks. Let's be realistic here. It hurts. Okay, I'm not making tons of cash with this eBay business, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I like to still stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still hoping that I can make this business successful. But you're gonna come across these things. All right. So then you're gonna get a message like this: your funds are on hold. This is the first time this is coming out, because I just signed up for managed payments. If you've seen, I did videos, a couple videos, I don't know, video on managed payments. I signed up for it a couple days ago. It's on one of my videos. Now, I have to honestly say, I don't hate it per se. This is the gospel truth. When an item is being sold on eBay, at least with me to doing it, they process it that day. They'll tell you your payment's on the way. The next day it's in. So today is the 8th. If I made a sale today, the 9th it would be in. I got to honestly say, I got to give kudos to eBay in that regards, because I'm always was concerned. Because when I remember reading when I first got started with it, it says it could take 3 to 4 days. But looking at how it's working so far, the money goes in the next day. I have no complaints. No complaints as far as that part goes. But I'm not knocking eBay's policy thing. This is what happened. I'm just trying to show you when you got a return, this is what it's going to show up on. Your funds are on hold due to the request. Okay, and then it tells you from eBay, and you can see it's from February 8th, right? Same, for the same regarding this issue. Your refunds are on hold until this request is resolved. Request ID, it says, hi Richard, we previously contacted you to return a request that's filed for an order placed on February 2nd, 2021. Until this request is resolved, the transaction amount will be held for future payouts. And then it says, click on see request details. I don't think I have that one there. Let's see. No. This is another interesting story. That's one story. So that's what you're going to get in that part. This is an interesting story. Here a buyer had bought 2 Keurigs from me. And it goes on to say, I bought two Keurigs from you, a blue and one, and this one here, meaning the silver one. Only had the item for about 2 weeks, and both have quit. Okay? Now, not your fault. No, it says over here. No, 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 not your fault. You gave, I gave, and then it goes on to say, gave you a perfect feedback. Well, first it just says nice, thank you. It wasn't like they give me accolades like, oh, great packing, this, that, and the other thing. The item is beautiful, whatever. All they wrote in there is nice, thank you, whatever. Anyway, so it goes on to say, but doesn't, but then it goes on to say here, but does upset me over $60, whatever, or 60 for both of them. Neither will pump the water up through to go through the pod and make the coffee. The water overflows once it goes down the into the chamber. Something little icon, a little thing that blocked out, and then it comes out in front. It comes out front of coffee pot, over the top pod area, and makes a mess and gets really loud. Brewing cycle was going to buy the black one. I have a black one right now. I was going to buy the black one, but not now. With both already, is this over here? When both have quit on me already. Okay, thanks for listening. Just figured out you would want a happy customer, not upset ones, whatever. Okay, thanks. And then put the persons there. First off, I've sold so many of these here. If you would have seen the blue one I sold and the silver one, they're like brand new condition. These items are tested over and over again. If you look at my feedback from happy buyers that bought these items, you would see nobody has complained about it. Now, this person here, now someone's going to say to me, well, Rich, what are you going to do? Are you going to refund this person? Are you going to tell them to send it back? No, I'll tell you why I'm not. I'm going to tell you why I'm not. What I'm going to probably do is block this person, because after they made that statement that they want to buy the black one from me, I'm going to probably most likely block this buyer, and not have them do that. I'm not gonna have that there. I'm not going to, because if they're saying this now, what's gonna happen? They get the other one, another black one. They're gonna say the same thing. Most likely, I'm gonna block this buyer. I'm not gonna have them, make a purchase from me. I can't go through that there. I don't know what they're referring to. First off, you had the thing for a total of 16 days. Okay, we go over here, and you could see the item was delivered on January 22nd, 2021. Okay, it was delivered on, you got it, you received it on January 22nd, 2021. Now, people say, well, maybe afterwards, maybe things. Look, that's not my fault if it did. But I've sold these things, and people have purchased things months ago. Same exact things, same type of coffee maker. These, I wouldn't sell items like that are not fully functional. Okay, I'm not here to, I'm not a fly by night, eBay seller. What I put on eBay, I always test these items out. I make sure they're fully tested prior and after, before they get shipped out. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit there running them 40, 50 times, put cups of water in there in each one of them and run them and clean them out and stuff like that 50, 60 times. That's not going to happen. It just doesn't work that way. You try it. I think each time I do this here, I clean them out with the water and vinegar to clean out the down. I use the chemical. Well, they add a cleanser for Keurigs. I don't do it that way. I rather use the water and clear vinegar to clean out the system, descale it, whatever, and then I run it about 10 times on each coffee maker I sell. Okay. Now, if I'm running it 10 times and nothing's happening, okay, I don't know what this person said, and the reason why this story in particular, it got me a little tweaked, is because I had somebody else saying the same thing. They sent it back, right? This person wanted a return. This person didn't say about a return. They wanted to return it, right? And I got the item back. They said the same thing. It was spewing water all over the place. I said, nothing happened. I tested it out. I resold it. Person bought it, no problem. When I hear things like this, folks, I don't trust the buyers. in that particular case. Now, I don't know if if the buyer's just throwing it out there to saying, hey, you know, I'm putting it out here. What are you going to do? Well, unless you ask for a refund and send it back within the 30 days, I'm not going to initiate a refund. Okay? And I'll tell you why I don't believe it. Two of them at the same time? Come on. Come on. Let's be realistic here. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. You can't sit there and say they both happen to go on the blink at the same time. You must be doing something wrong with them. Okay? I don't sell faulty Keurigs like that. Somebody once before said something, do you sell refurbished? I think I did a story about that, and I ended up having it removed in the Keurig. It was I don't know which was a K10 or a B31 model, whatever. And the buyer made a statement like that. Said, you sent a refurbished one. I don't refurbish these things, folks. These Keurigs, I don't refurbish them. I buy them as clean as possible, make sure they're in good, clean condition. When I get them home, I go through the cleansing process of it, inside and out. Well, I don't use harsh chemicals on the inside, of course. And then I do the water test. Well, you can only do it with a cup of coffee, a cup of water each time. And I run it through 10 times on each one. If it can't pass inspection on the 10th time, then forget about it. It's not worth it selling. But these pots, if you look at the people, look at my feedbacks, I don't know these people. These ain't friends and relatives of mine buying them and putting positive feedbacks in there. These are buyers that have purchased from me, and they're very happy with the item I'm selling, and therefore, they're leaving a positive feedback on it. Now, my question to this buyer is, why, if that's the case, if this happened prior, why would you wait 16 days later from the date of delivery to the present, which is February 8th, to complain? Now, people may say, well, maybe it just went on a blink. Maybe they both happened to go on a blink. You're right. They both happened to go on a blink at the same exact time. And they're spewing water, and everything's going all over the place. How come when it was here at the premises, it wasn't doing that? I don't buy into that. Okay? I don't buy into it. Now, the person, let's see over here. It was, again, this is to prove that it was delivered on January 22nd, okay? Or it was delivered on January 22nd. You notice the person bought one at the time, okay? $34 and change. Look, I can't help it. The person made a best offer. I had it for $29.99. I took the best offer for $20, and it came out to $34 and change. I can't help that. That's the postage. What do you want me to do? If you live locally, and you're in a local area, you could come pick it up and save the postage. What are you going to do? You're out of state. Okay? Now, I'm going to kind of like curtail into the tax thing here. And the reason why I want to share this tax information with you guys, okay? If you look over here in the highlighted area here, okay? This is segueing into another little thing here with taxes. It says, we remit this tax to the tax authorities in accordance with applicable law. We automatically deduct this amount from you via PayPal. Now, I am no longer with PayPal. I still have an active account with them, an open account. But this here is for, is now, that was for PayPal back then. Now I'm with Managed Payments. Okay? So, we're going to see how that works out. But I'm going to bump out of here really quick, and then we're going to go bump back in here again, okay? Let's see if there's anything else I want to share with you guys. Okay, we're going to get back to that story next. All right, that's the story with the buyer. We're going to get that with the buyer. Don't read in descriptions. Let me go over here. I got a window open up. Now, again, this is eBay, and as I say it all the time, when I talked about taxes back then, I am not a tax consultant. I'm not a tax advisor, nor am I a CPA, okay? What I will share with you is the information that I get from eBay. And this is coming from eBay, and I'm going to scroll up here and show you right now. It's from eBay's website, and they're talking about tax information. Now, you've seen what I just showed you on that slide, the last slide, about they're going to collect the tax and pay for it. Now, it goes on to say here, overview, when you sell on eBay, you are responsible for complying with all applicable tax laws. If you are selling to buyers outside of the U.S., you should inform them that the potential import charges they need to pay when they receive their item. If you sell to buyers in certain states in the U.S., I guess Australia, I don't know what the other one is, NZ, in the or whatever, in the European Union, your transactions will be subject to applicable sales tax, goods service tax, and value of added tax. Okay, but here's what it goes on to say here: sellers' tax responsibilities. You are responsible for paying all the fees and taxes associated with using eBay as an eBay seller. For more information on eBay tax policy and your guidelines, see the tax policy user agreement. Your tax-related responsibilities may include paying sales tax on eBay sales, paying income tax on eBay sales, which goes without saying, informing overseas buyers about import charges, which that don't pertain to me because I don't deal with import. I don't import, I don't do any over international selling. Ability to validate what tax collected on sales sales transactions. Now, with that in mind, let's go to the internet sales tax in the U.S. If you sell to buyers in the U.S., some jurisdictions may require you to collect applicable internet sales tax on your transaction. As of January 1st, 2021, a total of 44 jurisdictions require the collection of sales tax. In such cases, listen to this part right here. eBay, whoops, what is it here? All right, well, if for some reason it's doing that there. It says eBay, it keeps doing that. Okay. eBay collects and remits internet sales tax on your behalf. It's right here. That thing keeps popping up. I don't know why it keeps coming up. But anyway, it says right over here. eBay collects and remits sales tax, internet sales tax, on your behalf. Okay? That's the way I understand it. That's coming from eBay, not from me, folks. And then it goes, learn more about the internet sales tax, help pages from your tax advisor. And then it says, starting in November 29th, the ways taxable transactions are processed and how taxes are collected for remittance will change as follows. Okay? Then it's got the tax exemptions, the Form 1099-K. Now, the way I understand that, the only time you will get that is if you exceed, I believe, don't quote me on it, over $20,000, eBay will send you a Form 1099-K form. Okay, here we go. It's right here. It's right in my phrase here. It says if you sold at least $20,000 in gross merchandise, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm looking at the whole thing. It says if you sold at least $20,000 in gross merchandise valued and exceed 200 transactions for goods and services, eBay, or on eBay this year, you will be receiving a tax form 1099-K on all. For all your this is for 2019, of course, and 2019 sales tax, including the relevant internet sales tax. Okay, so there it is right there. I'm looking back here. I wear glass reading, but I can't see too much of small print. Okay, so there it is right there in black and white. Okay, and then again, refunds to buyer. It goes on to say if your buyer requires a refund, cancellation, your refund less the full amount or a partial refund. They're talking about this stuff here. Will refund the sales tax as well. In other words, what they're saying here is, I've had this happen to me. When eBay refunds the buyer, they will collect the sales tax. Do you know I had a buyer that I went through the whole rigmarole with eBay, where they took care, they stepped in, they intervened, they took care of the buyer's refunds. Do you know the buyer said, got back to me, where's my tax money? Where's the my income? The tax I paid on this item. I said, hey, I have nothing to do with that. eBay collects the sales tax. They're the ones that's good, because the person's saying, I'm supposed to get X amount of money back plus my sales tax. I told them, you got to talk to eBay about that. They're the ones that, it'll tell you too on a transaction. Taxes are being withheld by eBay. If you look at the, I paid with the PayPal transaction detail, it says it right there. They take care of the transaction. They will refund the buyer the sales tax. I don't have nothing to do, the seller has nothing to do with that. Okay? Yeah, let me just read it. The best practice to send the refunds is through eBay platform, of course. However, if the refund is carried out on a PayPal platform, the seller is responsible to refund the full amount paid by the buyer at the checkout, including any paid internet sales tax. The seller will have to review the original PayPal transaction for the total amount of the tax due to the buyer and add this to the refund, or for a full refund, or the proportional amount for the partial refund. And then it goes on to say, when the seller refunds the buyer, eBay will credit them the back any taxes refunded. Okay? eBay takes care of the taxes. Okay? Now, if you want to read a little more into it there, I guess they have some other stuff, value-added tax in there. You can read all of it. I'm not going to get too much in that information there. All right? Just remember that part there. Like I said again, you know, you always check with your tax consultant, whatever, your CPA or whatever, and just make sure everything's verified. We all know that you gotta put the taxes on the income that you make from eBay. Of course, that goes on your 1040, right? As far as like other additional income, or if eBay is your full-time business, then that's a whole nother story. I don't get too much heavily into tax because, again, I am not fluent on that there. I'm not, I'm not proficient with the taxes. I've either, if it's something really simple, like an easy form tax, I could do that my own. But if it's something that's a little more involved, I go see my CPA and I say, hey, can you help me out with this here? I don't understand this here. Okay, so that's all I'm telling you. This is, like I said again, this information right here is from eBay. Okay, that's their website, that's their tax information. You could always go there, you can check it out for yourself, just to get more clarity, and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to close out that window. We're going to get back to this in a second. Let me go back over here to this. Yes, we're back to the slideshow again here. All right. This here is a nightmare. This buyer, I was looking at my eBay listings. I always check my stuff out there on eBay. And I came across this here, and for some reason, it wasn't displaying on there that you have an order pending. I didn't see it. I don't know if there was a glitch in eBay, or maybe it's just something that's that was overshadowed. I don't know. It goes, awaiting shipment means the buyer's payment is confirmed at the time to ship the order. This buyer is out of state. This has got to be the fourth time that I had a problem, an out-of-state buyer making a purchase on an item that is for a local pickup in New York. Buyers, not only do they not read the description, buyers cause sellers to lose sales and business by not reading descriptions verbatim. Okay? When you're buying a car, do you not look at the sales contract or what you're signing before do you read before you're signing anything? I know I do. I want to know what I'm signing, put my name on. This here, because they probably figure it's eBay. People buy spontaneously. They buy out of spontaneous. They're just spontaneous. I'm going to buy it. Read the whole description. Do you know what mess this caused me this morning? I was on the phone with eBay. I was on the phone with PayPal. And why? It all boils down to one word. Stupidity. Really. It's frustrating, folks. I'm a very passive person. I'm very patient at times. But this is the fourth time this happened. This time, I had to work it out I have to go through eBay to call them up to find out if it's okay for me to cancel it. Because if you cancel without the buyer canceling it, it goes under affects your seller performance. So I got on the phone. I had eBay call. I had that service where you could have them call you. They called up. I explained to them what I should do. They walked me through the process. Said, now look, are you sure I'm not going to get any effects on my, any dings on my seller account? No, don't worry, Mr. Pasini. You're going to be fine. Everything is okay. I goes, I don't want that to affect my seller performance. No, that's okay. So I said, I knew how to do it, but I said, walk me through it one more time. Walk me through it. So the person walks me through it and says, go to cancel order, and on the part where it says cancel the order, there's a seller, something with the seller's buyer address. I think I might have it on here. Okay. And you cancel it out, and then everything should be copacetic. I think that's the next slide. Let's see. All right. So after the buyer, all right, so I'm looking at this here because I didn't know I even had this waiting in my thing there until I actually looked. I go over here and I said, this is what I'm telling the buyer, because I remember the last time I went through a scenario like this. I wrote them, this was sent out February 7th, because that's where I seen it yesterday. But I called eBay today. Dear buyer, you will have to cancel this order. This is I should have put this is. I should have proofread it. This is for local pickup. It's supposed to be for local pickup in New York. Yeah, this local pickup is for local pickup in New York only. Please cancel the order. I didn't hear from the buyer, so I said, okay, let me call up eBay. That's what I did. I called up eBay. What happened was, because I didn't have, because I'm in eBay's managed payment services, that account, PayPal's not closed, but I don't keep any funds in there. I have no funds. I have zero funds in my PayPal account. So therefore, I want to pay this person, but I can't. But we're going to get to that in a second. But I want to show you right here in highlight. It says free local pickup. See details. Item location, East Meadow, New York, right? United States, whatever. Okay. Ship to, local pickup only. So then you go to the next slide, and of course they say seller assumes responsibility for the listing. No, no kidding. And then it goes on here. This is the date and the item specific it's used. I put on here seller notes. This item is in nice condition. It has been tested and works. Please read description. Right? For the sale, and it says here, sale is for local pickup in New York. Then, when you go to the next slide, it says over here, highlighted in, well, I just highlighted in yellow, but it's in red lettering. If you live in New York, local, New York area, you can pick up the item the same day, depending on the time of the day. What more can I put out there, folks? What more can I put out there? It's been on there. It's for local pickup. It's stated the description and the item specifics. So then you go over here, and order cancellation is pending. This is the message you're going to get when you cancel it out. Okay, this is what to expect. I'm only sharing with you guys if you're new. If you're new to eBay and you come across a situation, this is what you're going to be dealing with. Let's go to the next slide. What that's all about. Okay, now after I canceled out the order, it says the buyer paid already for this. By the way, it says please refund the buyer by February 19, 2021. Once the buyer confirms receive refund, your item can be relisted. That's it. This is what happens. This is why, because a buyer not reading the description 100% costs you money and aggravation in the same time, because now you got to go back and forth. I got to hold on to this thing, God knows, almost to the end of the month, because this buyer that lives in out of state did not take the initiative to read the whole description. And we're not talking a lot to read here, folks. We're not talking a lot to read here. Okay? Or I didn't write the whole thing here. Let's see. There's not much to read. Look at it right there. I can understand it was like this, whatever. But if it was, read it. This is the fourth time this happened, folks. The fourth time it happened. And now because of this, I got to wait. Because of this, I had to call up customer service, and I got this message. Have us call you. Sorry, we're experiencing. They called me this morning. I tried to call them back to verify, to tell them that I just got off the phone with PayPal, and they said because PayPal's got insufficient funds, it doesn't have any funds in it, I was supposed to add money to it. So I had to go to PayPal, go to the part where it says click add money. Now they're going to pull it from my personal checking account to put it back in PayPal. And then once it goes back to PayPal, then it's got to, then once the guy gets his refund, then it's got to go through eBay. So now what I want to do is, if I could ever get through to them again, call them up and say, look, this is the status, what's going on with this particular buyer. He's going to get his money. It's going to take 3 to 4 business days before the money gets transferred from my personal bank account back to PayPal. And then when PayPal gets the money, then they're going to issue a refund. How does that work between now and then with eBay? Because is PayPal going to notify eBay, or do I got to notify eBay? This is plain out stupidity. I'm sorry. This is plain out stupidity, folks. People don't read the descriptions. And it drives me crazy. It's the fourth time I went through this. One was in Florida. I think another was in California, Pennsylvania. And now this person here is in Ohio. That's 4 times I had to say the same thing. Well, the only thing is, they canceled the order. Those transactions were pretty good. This last one was a nuisance. This was a horror show here. And this is, if you are going to be selling on eBay, for those experienced sellers out there, they know what I'm talking about. They've been through this probably, I would think. After 20 years, I had a couple, but not like this, where it was returned. It was cut and dry. The person sends it back, you do blah blah, you take care of it, you send a refund, and then you'll be done with them. But this is crazy. Now this is crazy. I'm sorry. 4 times, you know, I mean, and not only that, I was selling for 19.99 free local pickup. Do you really? I mean, are these people for real? You're gonna send a 32-inch TV. The thing is big like this. You see the size of the box. The box is big because they put all that padding there. You think you're gonna send that thing out for like $5 or something? Are these people for real? You're gonna get a TV with local delivery, local pickup. And what do these people think? Well, maybe he'll ship it to me. Maybe he will he'll send it out. I don't know what these people think anymore. Look, I love eBay, but I gotta say one thing. Some of these buyers, and I did a video a long time ago about this here, they don't read the descriptions. Plain and simple. I'm not saying a lot of, probably a small percentage of them, don't read the descriptions. And this ain't the first time I went through a story like this. I went through another thing like this once before, a while back, years back. And the buyer even admitted it, saying, I just bought it on impulse. I didn't read the description. And they send it back, and when they send it back, it looks bad for me because now it goes as a return. So, I don't know what to tell people anymore. I really don't. But anyway, I keep over here on my pad here, my notebook here. If you guys want the phone numbers, I'll give them to you. All right, I'll throw them out there to you guys. I'll give them to you now. As far as I know, it's still the same number. I don't know if you're going to get through them, but eBay's customer service, this is their phone number. This is what I have over here in my pad, my notebook. It's one. This is for eBay customer service. I put the one all the time. It's 1-866-540-3229. That's for eBay's customer service. PayPal, if you're still with them, I wish I was with them. PayPal's customer service is 1-888-221-1161. Excuse me. And if you are an Amazon seller, I got their customer service. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get over a cough over here. Their number, if you need to get in, unless they changed it, this is for Amazon customer service. I know you're saying I'm talking about eBay, talking about Amazon. Well, I got the numbers here. I even got YouTube's on, but I don't think they would have answered you anyway. Their number is 1-888. This is for Amazon customer service. 1-888-280-4331. Okay. As far as I know, they should still be updated. I'm not going to give you YouTube because I don't even know if YouTube would even answer you. I mean, you think you want YouTube? I don't know if it's even still a valid number. Well, this is what I have. It says YouTube customer care number. I'll give it to you. It says 1-650-253-0000. 4 zeros. That number might not be good. I don't even know if it is good anymore. But anyway, that's what I got here. That's the contact numbers I have for these companies I just told you. Let's bump out of here. And I want to just share something else with you guys. If you get a chance, I don't know what this is all about. Apparently, eBay must be following what's going on with Congress, and all the beautiful things that's going on. I don't want to get into politics because I just don't. I got my own political views. And if people say, well, why? Do you find a problem with what's going on in the political arena? I'll keep those to myself. Okay, we're going to see going forward what the economy is going to look like, and we'll see how things play out in the business world. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the other little minute details. That's not for me to discuss. Okay, but anyway, I just fast forward a little here, and if you want to check this out, it's on eBay Main Street. I subscribe to them. eBay has a couple of YouTube channels. I think eBay for Business, eBay. They have, I think, eBay, and they have eBay Main Street. They might have another YouTube channel. I don't know. Yeah, they might have one. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to subscribe to this one here, you want to follow this story, whatever. This video is 52 minutes long. It's the search you're going to be looking for is eBay for eBay Main Street. Okay. This one here says policy review, Congress, the White House, and the states. Now, I didn't know eBay was that political. People may say, well, come on, wake up. Now, well, I'm just saying, okay? I didn't know the political. It just goes over your overview. 48 states that convene to the 21 legislative sessions. Florida convenes on March, and so on and so forth. Top overall issues in the states: dealing with the virus, addressing budget gaps, supporting small business, rebuilding the economy, education, policy reform, voting and redistricting. And then it goes on to say COVID impacts or whatever. Now, I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing. Okay, I'm throwing it out there to you guys. If you want to be more informed as to what this is all about, I'm putting it out there for you guys. That's the YouTube video. Again, it's policy preview for policy preview, Congress, the White House, and the states. If you want to check it out, it's up to you. Okay. All right. I think I unloaded a lot to you guys. I got a lot of stuff off my chest, right, so to speak. The last one I want to talk about here is I came across this one here, and I got the information from my favorite site, ecommercebytes.com. I love them. When I do the reseller news, I get a lot of information from them and from also Tamebay. Those are the two pretty much that I like to get a lot of information. And Skip McGrath is another one. I like to share his website too as well. This one here is Store Envy. It says, open your online store, get discovered by millions of shoppers, the only e-commerce platform offering two great ways to sell online: free custom online store and social marketplace. Open your store today. Am I going to look into it? Absolutely. Do I believe in cross-selling? Absolutely, I am. Right now, I am cross-selling on eBay. Along with eBay, I'm also on Poshmark and Bonanza. As I said it before in my other videos, those platforms are nice. They don't cost anything. They're not paying a monthly bill. The only time you will pay them is when you make a sale. That's the only reason why you keep them. And plus, if there are Bonanza shoppers out there, it's another good way of getting the word out there that, hey, maybe you could check out Shop RJPC for great deals. And the same thing with Poshmark. I made little sales off of both of them. Nothing to write home about. They're okay. It is what it is, right? This one over here, again, this is new. I didn't know anything about it. I found out about this, like I said, through e-commerce sites, e-commerce bytes, I should say. It says, build and grow your online business with one easy platform. Upload your products, two ways to sell, right? And also be awesome. And then it says, unload all your products to Store Envy in minutes. Store Envy is the what happened here? It's going by. Oh, it's moving over here. Okay, it's kind of like paginating over here. Let's see over here. Yeah, it is over here. Yeah. Upload all your products in Store Envy in minutes. Store Envy is the home of the world's most unique products for indie brands and small businesses. Every product in Store Envy comes directly from the business themselves. Get started by uploading your products, right? You can check it out, get discovered, make more sales with Store Envy's marketplace. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. But again, for those who hit my YouTube channel, I like to help, inspire, and share. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. I call it His Initiative, right? Check it out. I put free information out here. I share tips and tricks with you guys. Yes, am I on a rant today? Yes, I am on a little rant. It's not. You probably don't see me like this all the time, but sometimes people will just needle you a little with things that they do. They neglect certain things, and it kind of like those things needle you, And then it goes on to say you easily promote your business, free customizable online store, your very own professional online store like any other. Okay, it's worth looking into. I'm going to look into it. You know me, when it comes to something free, well, you see the word free in there, I always say, I got to jump at the opportunity. So we'll see. Now, they do have pricing over here. Again, I'm going with the hobbyist ones. Hobbyist. See, free. Marketplace up to 1,000 products. Cart abandonments, okay, whatever. Then you got other ones here. You got the Plus and the Pro. Again, I always like to stick with the free ones. I like to check them out and see what they have to offer. And the reason why I say this, folks, it's just another platform to get your name out there. Okay, it doesn't hurt to try it. As long as there's no hidden charges or fees, I don't mind trying out these things, and I will try this out. Okay, as long as there's no additional fees, I'm not going to go. I'm not right now. I'm not going to go with the Plus, and I'm not going to go with the Pro. Okay. Before I justify an expense like that, I got to do my own research. I got to make sure it's going to be, that expense is going to be justified with sales. If I'm not making enough sales, if I got, and I say this all the time, not all the time, but when I do talk about eBay, if you got more money going out than coming in, that's a problem, folks. That is a problem. Okay? You don't want to have more money going out than coming in, because that means you're not doing too good at sales. You know, look at me. I got to return that person's going to send that thing back. $35 plus, he's getting that person's getting a free shipping returned. So you know, is that going to put a little dampener on thing? Well, it's gonna, it's gonna hurt. You know, but it is what it is. That's what it's all about. That's, doing business on eBay. This is the things that we got to deal with. You know, I can't think of anything else I want to share with you guys right now. If you guys are, out there, had any experiences like I'm experiencing, you want to drop a comment below and share it with me, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. But that's basically, I wanted to just throw that out there. I can't think of anything else offhand. Sometimes I get into these things here. I don't always write down. Sometimes I not storybook it, but I put, like, what I want to talk about in my videos. This was just off the cuff. I just did it like that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I will keep you guys posted as to what changes happen. How things come into play. Good, bad, or indifferent. You're watching right now the Let's Talk eBay segment. Reseller news is a little different. I don't go into rants with this reseller news, because the reseller news is an open platform. It deals with e-commerce. So there are some things I can share with the reseller news, and I really should be doing. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm going to see how this video plays out, because by the time I finish uploading it and doing the editing on here, it does take time. And right now we're going on over here. I'm in the East Coast of New York. It's going on 2 p.m. So we'll see where it goes with that. How far it takes to go along the way before I get this video up and running. I just want to say in closing, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I like to talk about online reselling. I do the reseller news. We're doing the Let's Talk eBay segment right now, and I'm also a vlogger. There'll be times I'll be talking about something a little, totally different, not too much different from eBay or online reselling, but rest assured, with the information I put out is to help you guys with your business. Okay, I think so anyway. But like I said, but also keep in mind, I am a vlogger. So, you might see me doing something a little off key. But again, it's going to be good information. I don't do any zany antics. You're not going to see me cliff diving, jumping out of planes and doing stuff like that, crazy stuff. That's not what I do on my YouTube channel. I don't believe in doing stuff like that. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't do it, on the other hand. But I just want to share that. And just to throw it out there, I do not discuss religion and politics, okay? And I do not use profanity on this YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, I consider it a kid-safe channel, where anybody can watch my videos and they don't have to worry about crazy talk coming out of my mouth, okay? I'm not saying because I do that there, because I try to keep it reformed in my YouTube videos, and I'm saying it's bad for the other creators. No, I'm just saying that's not me. That's not the way I go. I don't roll that way, so to speak. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. If you like this video, or if you checked out any of my other videos, I hope you like them enough where you'll subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay for February 8th, 2021. If you are thinking about selling on eBay, or you are a seller on eBay, I am wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.